Hello everyone, I'm RAUNDLER and you are watching South Africa versus Angola Africa Cup of Nations. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment. No third party footage, assets, or any other copyrighted material has been used. All content is self produced for entertainment purpose only.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, what is your interpretation of the likely formation here?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
And that gets things running. Tulani Serrero. Tau. Nice physical challenge. Tau. Tau. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. So, first effort on goal.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
They've played it short. And it's Serrero. Tulani Serrero. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alde Costa. And he's there to clear it. Alde Costa. Nice interception, well timed. Aimed in towards... Chance! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Zola brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Tulani Serrero. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Tau. Alde Costa. That has been cleared. Looking for a decent ball in. Now who's going to be first to this? Cross goes in there. Keeper has taken decisive action. Ball is over the line. And it's played forward. Tau. Tau. Now he's wondering who wants it. Tulani Serrero. Tau. Great defending, strong and determined. Alde Costa. Alde Costa. And here's Angola. That's going to go a long way. That's been won straight back. Alde Costa. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Alde Costa. Danger averted for now. Alde Costa. It's run loose here. Tulani Serrero. Looks to the other side. Here's Angola, and he's lost his man here. Tau. Tulani Serrero. Tau. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. Does really well to win the ball there. Tau. Tau. Can he deliver? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Tulani Serrero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
He's onto it in a flash. De Costa. Tries a measured ball. De Costa looking to get on the end of this. Time to deliver. De Costa chooses to go back. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. Lofted it. A header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Decent chance! No, poor contact. Nothing on the shot.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
De Costa. Tau. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Wins the duel this time. It's a promising position. Zola. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tau tries a deft little ball. Costa. And here's Unzola. Costa. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Takes a shot! Tries to get it clear. Gets into some space. That's the throw. And he's there to get it away. Strong running down that left flank. Now here's the delivery. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a mighty effort! That was very necessary. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he goes cross-field. And it's played forward. Tulani Serrero. Played towards the other side. Cow. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, sweet feet. Out to the right. Delivered in. Tries a shot!
South Africa definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tulani Serrero. Played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Up he goes! couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
De Costa carries the ball down the right. De Costa stood his ground strongly. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Have it back and can go again. Brilliantly cut out. Applies the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a cute ball. And that is going out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tulani Serrero. Tau. So much time and space here. Here's the header! No, he didn't quite meet him right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Tau. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he goes cross-field. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tau, aim forwards. Played right into his path. That's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Zola. So who's he picking out? Now the cross. Tau. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tau. Quarter of an hour played. Tau. Moved on forwards. Tau. Very nicely done. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Decent, but not quite good enough. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. He has a look up. There are a few waiting for it. De Costa. Succumbs to the pressure. Turns and goes back. Does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Looks to the other side. De Costa. That is lovely. De Costa. That's the keeper's ball. Tulani Serrero. Claimed it back swiftly. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Aim forwards. Tau. Really well cleared. He's having a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
De Costa. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Tulani Serrero. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Great defending, strong and determined. South Africa can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Tulani Serrero. Tau. He is just caressing the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Costa. He's cut it out. Tulani Serrero moved on forwards. Played through for the wide man. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Tau. Wins the duel this time. Tau. Tau. De Costa. De Costa. De Costa. Tau. 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 And he's on a charge. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Costa. Here's Unzola. Unzola. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through him like a knife through butter, so let's raise them alarm or two.
Serrero. Aim forwards. Looks to the other side. And it's played forward. Costa. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Costa looks to get on the end of this. Tau. Well played, important challenge that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Costa. Oh, it's come loose. Tau. Great defending, strong and determined. Serrero, oh, good spread. Costa. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, delicate chip through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played towards the other side. Costa is onto it in a flash. Tau. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Here's Unzola. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Cow. Cow. And he goes cross-field. Serrero. Played into space. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? And he shoots! Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Alde Costa. Alde Costa. Here comes the cross. The keeper gets his hands on it. Referee's given a throw. Alde Costa. Time to deliver. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Alde Costa. Oh, nice touch. Cow. Jelani Serrero. Lovely bit of skill. Gone for a throw-in. Alde Costa. Elde Costa. And here's Unzola.
And Zola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's an imaginative pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Here's Unzola. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Elde Costa. Can he deliver? Oh, that is... Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tulani Serrero. Tau. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looks to the other side. It'll be a throw-in. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Tulani Serrero. And he goes cross-field. Tulani Serrero. Tau. Elde Costa does really well to win the ball there. Elde Costa. Elde Costa. Elde Costa tries making a foray down the right. That is a brilliant interception. Tau. Rani Serrero. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Zola. And it's gone back to the keeper. Rani Serrero. Tau. Driving on, a real charge here. And he whips it. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Angola, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Clears it away. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Looks to the other side. Oh, easy pickings there. Done delicately. Now it's Tau. The referee has given a corner. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Costa. Tau. Tau. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Looking for a decent ball in. Costa. This looks promising. Costa. Cleared away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Aimed in towards the centre. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tao. Tao. Tulani Serrero. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, good spread. Nice control. Tao. Tao. Tulani Serrero. That has been knocked clear. Wins the duel this time. Played out to the right. And it's Serrero. Gonzola. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tao. Tulani Serrero. Tao. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. And here's Angola. Out to the right. And he cuts out the supply. He can get that clear. That's good play. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. On ball by the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Alde Costa. And here's Angola. Real chance! Oh, extraordinary. I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Oh, it's been flattened there. And he's there to clear it. Angola. Out to the left it goes. Tries to dink it through. Elder Costa. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. Tulani Serrero. Cow. Tulani Serrero. Lovely bit of skill. Does really well to win the ball there. Cow. Elder Costa. Elder Costa. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Knocks it out wide. Does well to get it back. Cow. Tau. Tulani Serrero. Cow. Tulani Serrero. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nice physical challenge. Time to deliver. He whips it across. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he goes cross-field. Elder Costa. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cow. Tulani Serrero. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's tidy. Ball comes in. Played back in. Moved on forwards. Costa. He's making a real surge on the left. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
South Africa, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Crossfield changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. Tau. Looks to the other side. It's a good run down the right. Tulani Serrero. That'll be a throw. Nice touch. And that's a lovely exchange. Takes a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. That's really well manoeuvred. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played towards the other side. Tau. Tulani Serrero. Probing pass. Oh, it's come to nothing. Costa. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Lovely feet. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Alde Costa. Oh, that's nice. Elder Costa. Now it's Elder Costa. Cleared away. Tulani Serrero aim forwards. Elder Costa. He is just caressing the ball. Who's he going to play in? Incoming delivery. He's dealt with that well. Well, the clearance is short. Hit into the middle. Cow. Tulani Serrero. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
What a throw in. And he shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Shapes to shoot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Cow. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, good spread. Zola. Alde Costa. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tau. And he decides to cross it. And it's hoisted clear. Crosses it in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's played forward. Elder Costa. And that's a good intervention.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. The ball goes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Elder Costa. Trelawney Serrero. It's made a can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's not going far. Tau.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Elder Costa. Very nicely done. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Similar approach does pay off here. That has been cut short. Alde Costa. Alde Costa. Well read, and the danger is averted. Plays it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Alde Costa. Tulani Serrero. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Played into space out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Out for a throw. Can he latch on to this? Now who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice physical challenge. Some good work on the right flank here. Serrero. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's played into the area. Alde Costa. And here's Angola. Tau. Tulani Serrero. Lovely bit of skill. Tulani Serrero. Tau. Ambitious ball here. And that has been cleared. Tau. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed into the middle. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's Serrero! Over to the left. And that's a throw. Aim forwards. Now, where's he looking? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Costa. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tau. Serrero. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Moved on forwards. Costa. There are a few waiting for it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tau. That's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Proves too strong. Serrero.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Angola. Too much pressure and he's lost the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. Tao. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Succumbs to the pressure. Wins the duel this time. Alde Costa. Aim forwards. Tao. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. Alde Costa on a strong run down the right. Delivers the ball. And he's there to clear it. Alde Costa, in again. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Back into the middle. Alde Costa. Nice looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Defending of the desperate variety. "75 minutes played. Trelawney Serrero. South Africa have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone direct. And it's hoisted clear. And that has been cleared.
South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Alde Costa proves too strong. He's shifting through the gears here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Angola clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Elde Costa shifted upfield.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tulani Serrero. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Tau. Played with finesse. Cleared away. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's come loose. Showing good feet. There's the shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Unzola. No question, that's a foul. Played into space out wide. Elde Costa.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tau. Oh, can he get onto this? Moved on forwards. Elde Costa! Elde Costa!
Angola really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Elde Costa.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, nice touch. Lovely feet. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Alde Costa. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Alde Costa. Receives it in a good position here. Tao.
Angola really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, that's nice. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's hoisted clear. Tao. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Crosses it in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it's come loose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tulani Serrero. Tao. Tao.
South Africa clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Alde Costa. Now here's the delivery. And claimed it back swiftly. Aim forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tulani Serrero. That's really well manoeuvred. Zola. Alde Costa on 2 now and looking for 3.
Angola really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Aim forwards. We get a throw in. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a good run down the right. Clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Alde Costa going full tilt down the right-hand side. And that's been won straight back. And here's Angola.
Angola clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Dinks one through. Dink through. He's found a way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Alde Costa. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zola. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Zola. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Does really well to win the ball there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. Herring after the ball here. Tulani Serrero wins the duel this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Aim forwards. It is now or never. Time is against them.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tau. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's onto it in a flash. Tau. South Africa have to get it into the box and quickly. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cow. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alde Costa. That's a good run he's making there. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get onto this? And that has been cleared. Great work on the overlap. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tulani Serrero does really well to win the ball there. Can he latch on to this? Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Zola. Now it's Zola. He's in plenty of space here. Zola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. Can he finish?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alde Costa. Nice control. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Now it's Alde Costa. Zola. And a chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It is now or never. Time is against them. Four extra minutes added on. And here's Zola. Cow. Moved on forwards. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Yeah, he's fouled him now. De Costa, that's a delicate pass. Zola. They are right into last chance territory. That's good play. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Cross in. Tao. And it's played forward. Tao. South Africa going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. De Costa. Final seconds, this has to be it. Now it's De Costa. Can he find the finish? And the ball's come loose here. Forwards, and here's Angola. Tulani Serrero. Tulani Serrero. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. Tulani Serrero wins the duel this time. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. That's very neat. Tao. Tulani Serrero. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That has found him in acres of space. Well read. The danger is averted. And it's played forward. De Costa, gently done. Cuts out the pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Keeper's equal to it. it's been taken short. It is now or never. Time is against them. Out to the left it goes. Is there any support? He might not need it. Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?